Bonebag07. So, unfortunately, I didn't get to stream any of the further action and what happened. The downside about games like this, they never stop happening. So I woke up this morning and I actually was streaming, but for a little bit just to give you guys an update of what was happening. But unfortunately, the stream didn't work. And I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry. But I had to run to my actual job, so I didn't get a chance to do the stream over again. I had to get to work. And while I was at work, I kept going. I kept moving my placement of troops and kept, bombarding them. And as a result, here it is. It's all mine. Bonebag the Conqueror. So, it's fantastic. Now, I want to show you the news. Let's see what we have. Now, as you see, railways are being built everywhere. Now, Italy is closely catching up to becoming equal with my military might. So I've got to be quick. I've got to start getting my expansion. But the last time I had an update, we destroyed them, bang, bang, bang. Now, these aren't the most accurate numbers, but there's the best I have. I want to say it was a little bit more than this. I want to say I maybe lost about 12,000 troops in total, but they lost 969, more than that, honestly, but 969,000 troops. I kicked northern United States, and now the whole west of the world is occupied by southern Canada. It's pretty much, you can call it all Canada now if you want. But yeah, so now that that's done, I'm my next step in the plan. I'm going down south. I didn't want to do this at first because both of these nations are big and warring, and I know if I start putting troops here, they're both going to attack. So part of me wants to, part of me doesn't want to. But I've got to get a foothold over in Europe, and it's better than going way over here to do this. So rather than me do that, which I guess I could do that, but I know what these numbers are because I guess they're considered allies right now. Now, they do have a fair amount of troops, so what I could do, because I know these guys don't have a lot. I mean, they probably have some troops, compared to some of these guys, but they don't have a lot of territory, so it would work out. But I know that as soon as I get on the border of both of these guys are going to be attacking me like crazy, so I got to be smart about it. My plan is I'm bringing all my artillery, and I'm pretty sure that's all of it. All my oh no, there's 3 here. Are they on the move? No, they're not on the move. I need to move them too. Move. I'm bringing all my artillery, and I'm making tons more. Don't worry. This is just for right now. I'm bringing all my artillery. I would love to bring my railguns over there, but number one, I don't know if they're going to have a railroad. 2, even if they have a railroad, by the time my troops get over there, they might be dead. And I'm not spending money, because you can spend money to give them health back. I'm not going to spend money to get them back. I don't know. I'll decide. I'll figure out what I'm going to do first. But I'm moving a shit ton of troops down here. Probably something along the lines of 600 troops. Maybe a little bit more. I didn't quite do the math. But I need to get this railgun. Repair that. Repair the railway. Repair. Okay. I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to use one railgun, and I'm going to put it with my troops. First things first is I'm consolidating all my battleships, that will give me 6 battleships and 4 submarines. Now I'm building another battleship, and it'll be ready within 24 hours. So, now I really wish you could see the names of the battleships, but you can't, because I gave them some awesome names. You can only see them whenever you read the newspaper, and it shows. Hang on. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, see, you can't even. Let me go back a day, because I'm curious if you can actually see what the name is. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, you can't even see that. You can when you can see it when. Bum, bum, bum. So you can see the title whenever the ship is created. I have a few different ones. I have the USS, or I say USS, it's not USS, it's whatever Canada calls its ships. So HMS is Her Majesty's ship for Britain. USS is United States ship. I'm not sure what Canada calls it, other than maybe UCS, United Canadian Ships. I don't know what Canada. We're just gonna call it USS. So I have a USS Mississippi, a USS Washington. I have I have one that's called. I made this one coming up is gonna be the USS Kamehameha. You know, Kamehameha. You know. And, obviously I have more than that. I want to say one of them was like potato gun or something like that. I named it something to that effect. I named a couple different random ones, but I wish you could see the name. Unfortunately, you can't see the name. Maybe you can. Hang on. No, that sucks. I mean, you might be able to, but you probably have to split it up into 1 and 2 and 3 and whatnot. So here's my goal. All right. First things first. I'm gonna get my battleships into position here, and then I'm gonna amass a bunch of troops. I'm still leaving back a bunch because I know I have small pockets of small troops everywhere. I've turned back on my unit production, so my entire country is going to be producing units again to repopulate, and that's fine. So they're going to slowly start building those forces again, because I know if I take the bulk of my forces, or I should say most of my forces, and I send them over here, then I could be easily conquered by somebody doing the same thing for mine. So I'm not completely getting rid of everybody. I'm probably sending about 600, maybe 700 troops down here. So we got 139 here. We've got 100 here. It's 239. 480 something. So 480 something. I've got 400 here. That's 800. Oh, that's 800 troops. Okay, 800,000 troops plus. There's more. There's more than just that. But that's what's going on. That's what I'm doing right now. I have. Those guys are idle. Here's another 150. I probably have close to 1 million troops. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with the battleships first. Use the battleships to bombard this position right here. Once I bombard that position, that's a long distance from them to send their troops in any direction. Once I do that, and I wipe them out, I will then start bringing my landing party over. I'm going to try to bring that railgun. Like I said, I'm going to try to bring that railgun. Since I don't really need it over here, and I have a railgun there, I've got the railgun there. So they're pretty close, so no matter where I need to get it, I could probably get it there. But anyway, I know that I had a railgun that was here, and I sent it from there down to basically the coast of Florida, and it almost died. It lost about half its health just getting that far. Now I know that's a good distance, but it's 1, 2, 3. So let's just say I sent it about 1/3 the distance would be from here to here. So hopefully, if I can get the railgun across there, then I've got a foothold. I've got my main weapon that I really can use. The railgun is going to be my best friend, especially over here, because I don't know if he has any factories. He has some factories. He has one here. He has a factory here. And he has, so there's a factory. He's got a factory here. So not that factory. What are that, workshops? No, he does have, okay, so he does have factories. Okay. What about here? What is that? Level 1. All right, well, we don't know what level they are, but he has factories. I don't see any airstrips, so even if he has anything approaching what these guys have, where they have hundreds of troops, I will have 6 battleships, hopefully 7 within 24 hours. It's going to be a minute. I'm not attacking just yet. I'm going to keep building my forces, but that's my plan, and this is what's going to happen. I'm going to do that. I'm going to send my, hopefully I plan on having 8 battleships, so it could be 2 days, maybe more, because it takes about 10 hours to get from one end of my country to the other with my ships. It is what it is, but let's see. So from here, it takes about, 10 hours. So it's probably going to be about 3 days before I'm ready to do that. Then once I have my 8 battleships and my 4 subs, I'm going to move them over here and then just destroy these guys. 8 battleships, you know how much damage that's going to do? It's going to be ridiculous. And even if some of their neighbors want to do something, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. He has light cruisers. He doesn't have any battleships at all of any kind. So I can very easily bombard this one position, and once its troops are almost done, then I can just send all of my troops. I'll probably have about 1 million troops. Send them over there. Bam. I've got a foothold, a small foothold in Europe. Well, actually, it's technically North Africa, but anyway, I think that's North Africa. Yeah, North Africa. And then from there, I can then build and build and build. Now, I mean, if these guys are not idiots, which I doubt they are, because this guy, he's smart. Look, he has troops in many different places. He has troops right here. I wonder if he's going to attack. I don't think he's stupid enough to attack with that many troops, but, you never know. He might be. But right now, I can see both of these guys' numbers, at least right here. So I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Maybe have that there. Maybe I have this here. And that there. Okay. You always got to take advantage when you can. So if you can see where someone else's troops are. I can't remember if I took pictures of this or not, but I'll do it just in case. He has a sub. Okay, so you can see other people's subs. Okay, so he has one sub. That's all. And what's stupid is he's pretty much closed off. So I don't know why he has a sub. It doesn't do him any good. I thought maybe he thought it would be cool. He has a sub, but he really can't do anything with it. I guess you maybe be able to get through this. I don't know how that works over in Europe, because you can in real life, but the game works on channels, so I don't know if there's a channel going through that or what. I know that Italy is going to have a shit ton of battleships. Italy is going to have a shit ton of battleships, so that's another reason why I'm building 8, because if I'm going to have a chance to get Italy, I've got to get battleships going. I'm hoping to get 10 battleships. That way I have 5 and I can split them up. If these guys are getting hit from both sides, they don't stand a chance. Plus, it's a light cruiser. They only do 4 damage. I remember, from memory, 2 of my battleships did 12 damage because they're 6 each. So if I do 10, That's going to be 60 damage for 10 battleships. That's insane amount of damage. 60 damage? If I could get 60 damage, well, I'm 8, so 8 times 6. What is that? So 7 times 6. My brain, my math is not working. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 6 is going to be 72. Not 30. 6 times 6 is 64. No, 6 times 6, 36. I'm such an idiot. What the hell? Sorry, my brain is not working. 6 times 6, 36. Plus another, that's 42. Plus another, which would be 8. That's going to be 48. Sorry. 48 damage for 8 battleships. I would like 10, because if I have 10, oh, it's on. It is on. If I have 10 battleships, I can just F anybody. I could easily, if I have 10 battleships, I can split them up 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, into 5 separate groups, and they are going to be invincible. I would need 5 battleships, or not battleships, submarines, but anyway, that's the plan. Anyway, guys, that's just a quick update, let you know what I'm doing. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube. Thanks again. Have a good one.